Hello everyone. I was playing on Deadfall with Omar of Electro, and we found ourselves in a PvP situation that we easily should have won, but due to a series of tactical errors, we ended up both getting killed. So I thought it would be fun to do sort of a post-mortem on this and break down the errors that we made so we could all learn from these mistakes and not make them in the future. So we'll start by running it through full, and then we'll come back and break down step by step.
I see him in there.
He's dead?
No, he's not.
There's two?
Yeah.
I got him?
Yeah, one of us for sure. He's definitely dead. There's another guy? There's another guy. We're not done yet. There's another guy that's outside of the house. He's wearing darker clothes.
I'm dead. He's behind the truck. Alright, let's pick this up right here. Right before I take my first shot. So here's a diagram of the setup. You can see some bushes around the perimeter with a fence. You can see the house in the center. There's a greenhouse and a truck in front of the house. So this is my position here on the bottom left, and then we have Omar here toward the right. He's circled around and has a view of the front of the house, so both doors exiting the front and also into the sort of living room. Now I see an enemy in the house and I have clear line of sight to take a shot. Omar also sees an enemy in the house and has clear line of sight to take a shot. Unbeknownst to both of us, we are looking at two different people. So this is Omar's perspective when we approach the house. You can see he's clearly looking at a different person. It's now that I take my first shot and clearly kill that guy with the CR527 in more or less the face. No way he survived that. Then I call out, he's dead. And Omar then says,
no, he's not.
That's when we get a little confused, but we recover quickly and realize there's two guys. There's two?
Yeah.
Then that guy made a tactical error and ran out the front of the house where we both had it covered. Initially, I thought that I took him down in the moment, but when we looked back, it was actually Omar with his shotgun that took him down. That guy would have been much better off had he stayed in cover in the house. Now begins the series of mistakes that eventually lead to our downfall. The first one is made by me, where I assume that we've killed everyone, and I jump the fence to enter the house and start getting our loot. Omar follows suit, leaves the cover of the trees, and jumps the fence towards the front of the house. And he quickly realizes that we have not killed everyone, that there is a third person. He does a great job of calling out the existence of this guy, lets me know that there's another person. He could have done a better job letting me know where he was, however.
There's another guy? There's another guy. We're not done yet. There's another guy that's outside of the house.
I'm actually in a super solid position right here based on where that guy is behind the truck, but I don't know that he's behind the truck. I assume he might be right outside the front door or something like that. So I make a choice in the moment to continue what I was doing and run into the house, which definitely was a mistake. Now, had I gone all the way into the house and turned to take position looking out the front windows, that would have been a much better option. But I didn't do that. I, for some reason, decided just to turn around and stand in the doorway, which was a terrible mistake. The remaining enemy peeks from behind the truck, and at that point, it's a quick draw contest, and I knew that odds were not in my favor.
He's wearing darker clothes.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm dead. He's behind the truck. Son of, that was dumb of me. I don't have all of Omar's remaining footage, but we have enough where we can break down some of the tactical mistakes that he made as well. The first mistake was he was actually in a good position when he jumps the fence to take a shot at the remaining enemy. However, he did not recock his shotgun after killing enemy number 2. So he still has a spent shell in the chamber. He has to pause to cock the gun, which causes a delay, which is just enough for enemy number 3 to kill me. Always, always, always make sure that you put a live shell in the chamber if you're able to do so after killing an enemy, even if you think there are no more remaining. The next mistake he made was his call out on the third enemy. He does a great job of letting me know that he exists, but a terrible job of telling me where he is. So if we listen, he says,
"There's another guy, we're not done yet. There's another guy that's outside of the house."
So I know he exists, but I don't know anything about his location other than he's outside of the house. The first thing I do when I die is call out his location in relation to the truck. I'm dead. He's behind the truck. But of course Omar already knows this because he's staring directly at him. After I die, Omar and enemy number 3 exchange a series of shots. The enemy actually goes across the street into a field and creates distance, which probably unbeknownst to him was the best move he could have made, because the final tactical error I think made by Omar was going into this whole scenario with his shotgun. He actually had a fully loaded Savannah on his back, so I don't know if it would have made a difference with the 2 guys near the house, but for sure he ends up getting killed by enemy number 3 because he's trying to shoot him with a shotgun at a greater distance. But of course hindsight is always 20/20. There's many of things that we could have done differently. Hope you learned something. If you like that video and want to see more like it, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. I got him?
Yeah, one of us for sure. He's definitely dead. There's another guy? There's another guy, we're not done yet. There's another guy that's outside of the house. He's wearing darker clothes.
I'm dead. He's behind the truck.